Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start at the wall here today. You're going to put your feet on the wall and your knees on the mat, and your knees hip width apart. And we're going to switch out to a child pose as you're using the wall. So you have your knees apart and just lower your body down with your arms stretched. Try to get your chin on the mat. So the balls of your feet are on the wall. You're just a few inches away from the floor. And just kind of lean yourself left and right. Stretch out your left shoulder and your right shoulder. You come up into our four. And as you come up to our four, make sure that the heels of your hands are right underneath your shoulders. You're going to lower your body down like a chaturanga. And then from there, tuck your chin in, draw your shoulders away from your ears and your elbows to the sides. And pushing the heels of your hands into the ground, you're going to push yourself back up. And come back in a child pose. We're going to do a few of those. So they're like push-up, but you're really calculating as you're coming down from being in all four and as you come back up. So come up, pause, lower down, elbow to the side, chin tucked in, shoulders away from your ears, heels of your hand pushing down, push up and away and back in your child pose. And when you come back, try to get your chin to touch the floor and look at your thumbs. Let's do it again. Lower down, push up, back in your child pose, exhale. Inhale, do all four again, exhale, down, inhale, push up, back in your child pose. Exhale. Inhale, pause, come up. Exhale, down. Chin tucked in. Brace yourself, push up. And then exhale, back in your child pose. Keep going, just a great warm up here. Always making sure that you lower your body down and then push back up. With the heels of your hands, giving you the stability in both directions. Coming down, elbow to the side, chin tucked in, push up, back into the child pose. 2 more times. Float over the heels of your hands down, tuck the chin in, push up. Exhale, child pose. 1 more time, pause over your hand, exhale down, get ready to push back up, and exhale your child pose. And we're just kind of getting our muscles to figure out what a proper chaturanga feels like as you're coming up or down. Come up into our four again, lay all the way to the ground. Put your hands behind your back and just kind of rock your body left and right. Put the balls of the feet on the wall. Slide your hand down to your heels and look ahead as you lift your chin up and pull your shoulders down to your hips. Stay there for a moment as you're looking up. Your eyes are wide open. And exhale down. Let's do that again. Look up. Bring your body off the mat. Look up to the head. Your chin is up. Your feet are hip width apart. Pause. Your focus is to bring your chin up. If you bring your chin up, then you know you're using your back muscles. And come on back now. Again, come back up, look ahead. Can you have your right hand grab your right ankle? Can you bring your right knee up off the floor? Can you roll your right shoulder back? Can you take your left hand and bring it forward? And extend your left hand and feel your left foot pushing in that wall. Just kind of straighten out that left leg a little bit. So now you're activating right into your left hip, all the way up to the tip of your left hand, your left fingers. Bring your left arm behind you and lay all the way back down. Hang up. Let's do the opposite. Bring your hand down, reach to your feet, you're looking ahead. Rock a little left and right. Then go ahead and take your left hand and hold on to your left ankle and lift your left knee off the ground. Pushing your right foot into the wall and you're chinning up as you're looking up. Once you stabilize, you bring your right arm forward and you extend your right hand and you're pushing your right foot in the wall. So you're creating this line from your right foot on the wall to your right hip, to your right hand, to your fingertips as you're looking ahead. So you're really drawing a lot of power from the wall. Bring your right arm behind you and lay back down. Put your hand underneath your shoulders, tuck your chin in. Push up with a push up. Child pose, exhale. Inhale, prepare to go down all the way to the ground. You got a 5 and back, exhale. Inhale, stack it up, exhale, down. 4, push it up, come back. Then inhale, prepare, lower down, you exhale. Again, tuck your chin in, come up, child pose. Prepare yourself, stacking, exhale to the ground. One more time, push up, inhale. Back into your child pose, you exhale. Then come back up, inhale, into the ground. Bring your hands behind your back. The both of your feet are on the wall. Your knees are slightly bent. You can have your quads on the mat. Go ahead and slide your hand down to your feet as you look up ahead. You're going to try to draw your shoulders away from your ears as your chin is up. Packing your shoulders down. Have your right hand grab your right ankle and lift your right leg off the ground. Have your left hand grab your left ankle. Lift both legs off the ground into your bow. Look ahead. You're dropping your shoulders down to your hips. And your knees are far off the floor. And you're trying to see if you can squeeze the middle of your back as you breathe in. Good. And exhale down. Put your hand underneath your shoulders again and tuck your chin in. Lift your body back up. And then just put all 4 your knees and your hands on the mat. You're in all 4. Open your knees wide apart. Go into your cat. Go into the cow. Go into the cat. Into the cow. You're looking up, your chin is up, your shoulders are away from your ears. And you're looking up. Keep your chin up so you can feel that you're looking as high as you can up to the ceiling. Then turn your head and look at your right foot. And if your right shoulder is going to touch your right hip. Then look up ahead, up to the ceiling again, and turn and push your left foot. Your left shoulder reach and your left hip. Good, come back up. Bring your knees closer together and put your right foot on the wall. Go on your elbows and lean into your right hip. Just kind of plant yourself on the ground with your elbows, and that will give you a good amount of pressure to push into your right hip. You're going to be able to open and stretch out your right hip as you lean to the right. With your elbows planted on the mat and your right foot is on the wall, and plant those hands, the arms down and your hands on the mat. Can you put your left foot on the wall so now you're in this east plank? Or actually, you're just in an inverted plank here as you're holding your position. Just a little bit higher off the ground makes a huge difference. Try to pack your shoulders down to your hips and then pull your tummy in and up and really maximize this pose here, that your whole body is participating. Everything from your hand to your arms, shoulders, hips, and legs, and your abdomen are all involved in keeping your body afloat. Now put your right leg on the ground, the right knee, and lean into your left leg. Feel a good stretch all around your left hip. Just kind of shift your weight into your left hip. And then from there, with your left foot on the wall and your arms are planted on the mat, put your right foot back up on the wall. You're back in your plank, and your elbows are pushing your feet into the wall as you hold. Just keep engaging your muscles and you'll feel your body get lighter and lighter. Good, put your right leg back on the ground, put your left leg on the ground. Open your knees wide apart and come back into all fours. Your knees are wide apart, you're in all four, you're into your cat. And then your cow, and then your cat, and then your cow. Packing your shoulders down, can you put your left hand in the front center of your mat? You're going to create a triangle between your left hand and your knees, and you're going to try to get that right hand to touch the sky. So I'm going to have to readjust my knee a little bit. And I have to shift my weight into my left hand along with my knees, so that I'm really able to bring my right shoulder behind my left shoulder. And just kind of wave your arm a little bit so you're not locking it up. And then take that right arm behind your back. Do you need to readjust your knees? Find where you can place your body that you can get a complete rotation here. And you're looking up to the sky, right out of the corner of your right eye. Can you take your right hand to the sky and extend it? Reach up again. Can you bring your right arm over your head? And stretch your right arm in the opposite direction of your right hip. If you lean into your hips a little bit, you're going to feel that you have more power to rotate. Bring your right hand up to the sky. Bring your right arm underneath your left arm and just keep taking your right arm forward to the left until you're able to get your right shoulder on the floor. So I had to readjust my knees a little bit in order to really get a deep rotation, that with my left hand pushing into the mat, I'm actually able to bring my left shoulder back. So if you feel that you're getting stuck in your positioning, then just move your knees apart a little deeper. Once you feel like you've got your left shoulder above your right shoulder, you bring your left hand up to the sky. You bring your left arm behind your back and grab your right leg. And you're actually using your right hand, your right arm to push into the ground to bring back your left shoulder. So you can see everything's kind of working together to get the optimum result in this alignment. And hold that. Breathing in, you bring your left hand back up to the sky. You put your left hand back on your mat, and with your left arm, you lift your body back up. You put your hand in place with your cat, and then your cow. Exhale your cat, and then your cow. Let's bring your right hand in the center. Your knees are wide apart. You're planting yourself. So you can begin to bring your left arm up and open it up. You want to get that left arm as high and as back as possible. And the only thing that's holding it back is your right hand and your knee. They're either helping you or they're hindering you. So you have to reposition yourself to get that complete rotation. As your left hand is up to the ceiling and you're inhaling, you want to keep your face relaxed because it's really hard to breathe in oxygen if your face is tensed up. Bring your left arm behind your back, slide your left arm down your back behind you, and feel free to readjust and release. You're going to feel a lot of weight in your right hand. You're looking to the ceiling. Now take your left hand back up to the sky, stretching beyond your right hand. Bring your left arm over your head, where you're lining your left arm up to your left hip, and you're still looking up to the sky. So we're really kind of going above and beyond our comfort zone to stretch out the very tight muscle. Bring your left hand back up to the sky. Bring your left arm now underneath your right arm. Feel free to open your knees further apart. Adjust yourself to get your left arm all the way down on the ground. Make the adjustment as you keep reaching your left hand far to your right. Once you have that settled in, you bring your right arm to the sky. Using your left arm to push you down to the ground deeper as you rotate your right shoulder and stretch your right hand to the ceiling. From there, bring your right arm behind your back. You might find that you got a really great grip. Having your right hand on your left leg and go with that. Bring your left arm back up to the sky and inhale. Bring your left hand back on your mat and push off from the ground until you come back into our forward. Bring your knees together and go into your cat. And then cow. And then your cat. And then your cow. Bring both elbows back on the mat. Interlace your fingers, dig back into your elbows, and you're going to put your feet back on the wall. You might find that your body's just a little bit lighter because you got your stacking here, and your body's getting familiar with this now. And you're able to just hold yourself in this beautiful inverted pose as you're pushing yourself up off the ground. Your knees can be bent, your feet can be down. If this is too much on your shoulders, you can readjust your feet. Bring your right leg back on the ground, put your left knee back on the ground, come back into our forward, and go downward dog. Let's hold yourself in your deep downward dog. Open your feet a little bit. Let's put the balls of your feet on the mat. Let's lean back into your hips to get your tailbone up high. And let's stretch your arms out long by just moving your hip to the right and the left to pull and stretch out all along the side of your rib cage. You're in a deep downward dog. Your chest is to the knees. And you're pushing your tailbone up. And then from there, walk your hand to your feet in 3 steps. You're about a foot away from that wall. Fold down deep into a deep forward bend. Front of your head is down. Tailbone is up. Your knees are bent. You're digging your feet, your heels of your feet on the ground. That's going to help you get out of the pose. Put your hands on your lap. Dig your heels down, come on up into a chair, and bring your hands behind your back. Maybe you need to open your feet a little bit wider. You're going to try to sink your hips down. To sink your hips down, you have to dig your heels down. You need more power. When you're looking for more power, you just plug yourself deeper in the ground, whether it's your arms or your hands. So you're looking to roll your shoulders back. Your shoulders are actually right above the heels of your feet. You're squeezing your blades together. Then kind of rock yourself left and right and see if you can dig your heels down a little bit deeper to get a little bit more juice to pull and bring up and lengthen your body as you're in this deep chair pose. Bring your arms out to the sides and pause. Pay attention that your weight is still in the heels of your feet. Bring your hand to the front. Bring your arms back out to the sides. Bring your arms up to your thunderbolt. Stand all the way up. Shift your weight into your right foot and stay there. Shift your weight into your left foot and stay there. That means the front, the side, and the back. Come back into all four and bring your hands behind your head. Squeeze your blades together and pull your tummy in and up. Because as you pull your tummy in and up, you're actually lengthening your spine. So your feet are wide apart. Your weight is in both feet evenly, and you can just feel that. And wiggle your legs to just kind of get those feet to press down into the ground. Bring your kneecaps up, and as your elbows are behind your ears, you're going to tip your body to the left. Your right elbow will go to the sky, and you get the right elbow higher up to the sky, drop all your weight in your right leg. Meanwhile, your shoulders are still rolling back, and you're reaching your right elbow to the sky, and all the weight in your right foot. From there, open your arms up, bring your left hand down to your left heel, and look at your left heel. And your right hand is extended up to the ceiling, and it's getting all its force and energy from your right foot. So now you're inhaling. This is not an easy place to inhale because you're kind of twisting all up here. So you really have to focus on your throat and your jaw to inhale. And then bring your right hand behind your head as you're trying to still keep your right elbow behind your ear and your weight is still in your right foot. And then take your right hand back up to the sky and turn your head and look at your right hand and bring both arms down to the sides. Bend your knees, bring your arm back into your chair. Bring your arm back up for your thunderbolt. Bring your hand to your heart in your deep chair and sink your hips down. As you're sinking your hips down, you're thinking about your shoulders dropping down to your hips and the heels of your feet. Once everything's in place, you fold back down into a forward bend. And stay there for a moment if you're in a deep forward bend. Bringing your tailbone up. Line up your head to the earth. You can kind of see how nice and deep your stretch is becoming. Take a little bit of me doing for the first 10-15 minutes, your body already just kicked in gear. It just knows what to expect and it's performing for us. Go ahead and lean your weight into the heels of your feet. Put your hand back on your lap as you come where you're stacking your weight to your hip. Bring your hands behind your back. Your knees are apart and you're going to sink your hips down. You're going to roll your shoulders back and lift the crown of your head to the ceiling as your arms extend out to the sides. And you're just thinking about your feet. You're going to bring your hand to the front and you're still just thinking about your feet. And observing that, bring your arms back out and pause. Bring your arms up and look up. Stand all the way up. Put your hand behind your head, elbows behind your ears, and your hips come slightly forward, which will allow you to pull up into your bundle. So you have to position your pelvic in the right place to grip in your core. You're rocking your body left and right a little bit, shifting your weight. And then go ahead and tip the opposite direction where your right elbow is down and your left elbow to the sky. As your left elbow to the sky, you're shifting all your weight in your left foot. As your left elbow is behind your left shoulder. And then go ahead and spread your arms apart with your right hand extending to your right foot and your left hand extending to the sky. Your hips are forward, your shoulder rolls back, your right hand to the heel of your right foot and your left hand tries to touch the sky. Bend your left hand behind your head. And my dad, put all your weight in your left foot. Put your weight in your left foot as your left elbow goes to the sky and your right hand extending to your right foot. Hold that, take a breath in. Then bring your left hand to the sky and look up. Your eyes are wide open. And bring your right hand up. Beautiful. Inhale up. Bend your knee, hand to your heartbeat chair. Stack your shoulders above your hip. And then once you feel the weight in your hips, it's easy to come back down. Back into deep forward bend. Shift your body weight to the right and shift your body weight to the left. You're in a deep forward bend. Your tailbone is up. The crown of your head to the earth. And put your left hand behind your left heel. And your right hand in front of your left foot. And twist to the left. Undo that and go for the opposite side. You exhale, you twist. Right hand behind your right heel. Left hand in front of your right foot. Good. Come back and going into a deep forward bend. So what we're trying to do is just get every joint, every ligament, every muscle, every fiber to just kind of get into the lane, get in the right lane. We're used to doing that, and you see that getting flexible takes a lot shorter time than when you first started. Go in a high flat back, you look ahead, drop your hand back up to your mat. Bring your feet together. Your feet together, take your right foot to the sky, as high as you can get it. Exhale, swing your right foot to your hands. Shift your weight into your hip to come up into your lunge. And then sink yourself into a deep lunge pose. Roll your shoulders back. And lean your shoulders back to drop your weight evenly from the right foot to the left foot. Arms up, you inhale, high as you can go as you sink your body down. Exhale your hand to your heart. Come on down to a flat plank, pause. From there, lower your body to chaturanga. Elbow to the side of your body, push up. And look up for your upward dog. Right in the heels of your hands, go in your downward dog. And hold. Hold yourself in a beautiful deep downward dog. Feel shifting your weight around. And you can find exactly where you feel that in your downward dog, you're able to get your tailbone up. That's kind of where it's final. You know that you're in a great position in alignment when your weight goes into the bottom of your feet and your tailbone goes up. From here, let's bring your feet together. Let's take your left foot to the sky. Let's inhale. Bring your left foot to your hand. You exhale. You don't come up until you shift your weight back into your hips. And from your hips, you come up. Have your hand on your hips for a moment and get that shift in place. And from your hips is where you recruit from and just bring your arm to the ceiling. Bend your left knee nice and deep. Bring your hand behind your head. Bring your elbows behind your ears. And lean back a little bit. Your hips are still forward. You're using your hips to kind of guide you that you're grounded and centered. Bring your hand back up. Bring your hand to your heart. Come on back down. You are exhaling your left foot back. You're in your planky pause. And then from there, chaturanga. Elbow to the side, you push up. Look at your thumb. And then from there, you look back up. Your legs are apart. You rock yourself a little bit to the left, to the right, looking up. You're weighted in the heels of your hand. Pick your right foot and point it to the ceiling and look at your right foot. If your right foot could touch your right shoulder. Do the opposite. Look up to the ceiling. And then look at your left foot. Good. Look up to the ceiling. Let's go in a child pose over here, just to save on your back. As you fold yourself in a deep child pose. Chin to the floor, hands stretched. One thing we like to do throughout our flow is just constantly build trust in your muscles. That your muscles, we kind of know how far we can take them. And when we get into a red area, like a low back situation or a neck situation, that we don't push it. We let your body know you're aware of areas that are sensitive and that you're able to modify. That's what we want to do, modify. Come on up, float up, inhale up, upward dog, exhale back. Come on up, inhale up, upward dog, look up, exhale back. One more time, come on up, inhale up, pause, look up. Bring your chin up, come on forward. Bring your knees together, you're in our fours. Bring your downward dog, chest to your knees. Pull your tummy in and up and bring your ears in front of your arms. With your feet together, take your right foot to the sky. And then bring your right knee in as if you want to reach and touch your left elbow. Then take your right foot to the sky. Bring your right knee to almost touch your left elbow. One more time, take your right foot to the sky. And swing your right foot to your hand. You're going into a warrior where you bring your left foot at a 15-degree angle and just circle your left hand up to the ceiling. While I'm in this position, I recheck my alignment, make sure my right heel is in line with my left arch, and then bring your left arm down and bring your right arm up. That was an exhale, and then an inhale. Then you're going to reshift yourself again to sink in and brace yourself. Because if your alignment is off, then you really can't move on to the next transition. Bring your right elbow down to your right knee. Bring your left hand up. Bring your hips forward and pull your blades back as your left hand reaches for the sky. Then bring your left arm behind your back, just like we did when we first started, with your left hand touching your right leg. And your chin is still up and you're looking up. So as much as everything kind of dropping to the ground, you're mentally reaching up. You're pushing off and extending up. Look at your right foot, bring your left hand down. And put your right foot far to the right where you have a tripod between your left hand and your right foot. And reach your right hand up to the sky and just wave it, just to kind of make sure everything's not locking up. Once that's settled in, you go ahead and lower your left knee down. Stretch out into your left hamstring as your right arm touches the sky. And once you have a nice clean triangle, you can almost feel it, that it's really stacking. Then you can have your right hand grab the left foot and reach your shoulders back. You're in a beautiful back bend here, you're looking up to the sky. From there, put your left hand back on the mat. Exhale, and both hands back on the mat. Right foot back to your left foot. You're in a plank. Down to the ground, chaturanga. Shoulders roll back, raise yourself in the sky. Inhale, look up. Rock your hip to the left, rock your hip to the right, and if you're breathing in deep, try not to lock your throat. From there, exhale your downward dog. In your deep downward dog, reposition yourself. When your balls of your feet are on the ground, you're planting your feet. You're able to lean your weight to your hips. You're able to bring your ears in front of your arms and just push your tailbone up. Hold that a little bit longer and take your left foot to the sky. Now bring your left knee to reach and touch or aim for your right elbow and bring your left leg up. Do that again, bring it in, just steady and slowly. You don't have to touch it, but you just kind of want to challenge yourself to come off the center and rebalance your body. And one more time, take it toward your right knee and bring your left leg up. Shift your weight back into your right foot. Bring your left foot to your warrior coming up. Shift yourself back up. Put your hand, right foot at a 15-degree angle, and bring your right hand to the sky. You're taking your right hand and you're trying to touch that sky when you come up. And then you bring your right hand down and you bring your left hand up. So you just kind of always want to keep that visual of every movement is calculated. You have your right hand reaching down to your right foot. You have your left hand to the sky. You bend your left knee to 45-degree angle and you bring your hand left hand behind your head and squeeze your legs and hold. Take your left hand to the sky. Bring your left elbow to your left knee. Now I have to dig a lot of weight on my right hip and right foot to be able to come up and down. Bring your right hand to the sky. Wave that right arm. Bring your hips forward and squeeze your blades together. And wiggle your fingers. So everything's kind of locked in place like a puzzle. And you just kind of snap all the pieces in the right spot. Then turn your head, look at your left foot. Bring your right hand down, left foot to the left, right foot back, stretch deep into your right leg, right into the quad, and then bring your left hand to the sky. I like to bring my hips a little bit forward. That way I have more power in my torso to bring my left arm back. And then go ahead and lower down your right knee. You're leaning back into your right hand and let your left hand grab your right foot. You're in a beautiful upper back bend and hold. Exhale, look at your right hand. Both hands back on the mat. Are they planted? Then take your left back. You're back into your plank. Go onto your knees. Go in a child pose and exhale. Have your knees apart. Bring your chin to the floor and look at your thumbs. You might feel that your entire hip area is just looser. Your child pose is much easier. So that kind of signals that we definitely did break up stiffness in your lower back. Come up into our four, bring your knees together, go into your cat, to a cow. Prepare yourself for your downward dog. You exhale, bring your tailbone up and rock your hips to the left, to the right. From there, with your feet together, take your right foot to the sky. Swing your right foot to your hands. You're in a deep lunge from your hip to come up. When you come up, you roll your shoulders back and then put your hands behind your back. You're sinking down your hips and you're pushing your feet to the earth. Bring your arms up to the sky and keep sinking down. The more you sink down, the more powerful your body is to rotate and bring your left hand to your right leg and your right hand reach down to your left leg and you're looking at your left foot. Good, look ahead. And bring your hand forward back into the center. And you're still keeping your hips down to stack. Hand to your heart, come on all the way down. So there's just a lot of control going on here, but it's really making your muscles work harder. Come on all the way down to your chaturanga, elbow to the side, push up, chin tucked in, look up. Exhale, raising the heel of your hand, downward dog. Bring your feet together, break to the balls of your feet. You're leaning your chest to your knees, your feet together, your left foot up to the sky. Bring your left foot to your hand, you exhale. Drop your weight to the right leg. Come on up as you inhale and roll your shoulders back. So it's just kind of shifting and reshifting. Bring your arms up and inhale. You're sinking your hips down. Your arms are up high as you're leaning back and put our hands behind our head for this one. And elbows behind your ears. So we're just trying to stretch ourselves out the best we can so that in the next alignment, it's going to be easy. Bring your arms back up, inhale. Bring your right hand to your left leg. Turn and look at your right foot. Take a breath in here, and then look ahead. So I'm pivoting right above my hip to keep myself steady. Bring your arms back up, hand to your heart, my hips are still active, and from there, come back down. You're back into your plank and you pause. Down to your chaturanga. Roll your shoulders back and push up for an upward dog and look up. So look up. And from there, your downward dog. You're in a deep downward dog. Go back into the balls of your feet and rock your hips a little left and right as you inhale. And then from there, walk your hand to your feet in your deep forward bend. You drop your head down, you wrap your arms around your legs. Your chin is tucked in. Have your feet hip width apart, so when you come up, you can dig your heels down. Put your hand on your lap for your deep chair. And from your hip, you drop down to the heels of your feet, and you come into the thunderbolt and you stand up. Inhale up and just lift up, and bring your hand to your heart. Then put your hands onto your hips. Bend your knees and jump your feet apart. From here, just wiggle your legs and plant your feet down. Bring your arms back up and breathe in. You're going to bring your hand to your heart. Your feet are open wide. You're going to open your hands wide and pivot. You're going to put your right hand on the wall as you twist to your left. And you're going to try your best to keep the crown of your head to the ceiling as you look at your right hand. Then come forward and inhale all the way up. Bring your hand to your heart, you exhale, shift your weight to your right foot and left foot just to kind of reprocess here and get your body steady and twist to the left. So as you're twisting, you're scooping your tummy in and up, the crown of your head to the ceiling as you stretch deep in your left hand. Good, come on forward, palm forward, back into a deep chair here with your feet bent. Bring your arms out to the side and open up. Can you sink your heels down a little bit more? Can you roll your shoulders back a little bit more? And just kind of give yourself a little bit more power from the ground to realign your body. Can you bring your hand behind your back and look up? With your elbows behind your hips. Take a breath in spite of all this alignment, you're supposed to still relax. Up through your thunderbolt. Hand to your heart and all the way to the moon. Walk your spine to a high flat back, walk your hands back up. Let's bring your feet together, just pull your tummy in and up. And then take your right foot to the sky. Swing your right foot to your hand, you're going to go in a wide leg stretch. If you want to use the blocks, you can. You want to keep your legs straight and bring the crown of your head down. Your tailbone is up, and you're trying to lengthen your spine by pulling your tummy in and up. Your kneecaps are up. So you're activating from pushing off from all four corners of your feet. Put your hands on your hip, you come into a flat back, and let's pause there for a second. This is not easy to do. You're going to come right up and lock yourself in a flat back. You're looking up with your hands behind your back. So you're really having to lean a lot of weight into the heels of your feet. And then you stand up. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Long breath in. Feel all four corners of your feet pressing into the earth. Bring your hand behind your head and pull your elbows behind your ears and squeeze between your blades. Your toes are turned in, your heels are out. Once you kind of really stretch yourself and lengthen your spine, then take your left hand down, your right hand to the sky, and if your right hand trying to touch the ceiling, and your left hand trying to touch the heel of your left foot. Then bring your right arm down and switch to the opposite side. Exhale. And then inhale. Your left hand is to the sky, your right hand is to your right foot. As you roll your shoulders back. Breathing in, bring both arms back up. You got both arms up, you're going to drop your weight back into the heels of your feet. You're going to bring your arms behind your back and grab your elbows. You're going to drop your shoulders down and try to stretch your ears far from your shoulders. If you can't bring your kneecaps up and you can't bring your inner thighs up, then your legs are too far apart. This is gripping into your core. You have to use your inner thighs to grip in your core. Bring your arms back up to the ceiling. Bring your hand to your heart, you exhale. Put your hand back on your hip and roll your shoulders back. Gripping into your core, you come into a high flat back again and you look up. Your chin is up. And then come down to your deep forward bend. Walk your hand down to the base of your mat, bring your left foot back, you're in a downward dog. And then from there, go on to your knees and cross your ankles. You're going to sit and look at the wall. You're going to scoop yourself right up to the wall, about 2 feet, and lay on your back. Bring your arms up over your head. Your arms are stretched to the top of the mat. And just look at your legs for a moment. As you reach in your arms long, just continue that stretch. Go after that feeling that you had when you were standing and create that same feeling when you're on the mat. Bring your arms around and grab your right leg. Bring your right knee to your nose. and tuck your chin in. Have your right hand grab your right foot. Pull your right foot back as you grab and reach your left hand to your left knee as your right leg goes back. This is way down in the core. Your chin is tucked in. Put your right foot back on the wall, arm back over your head. You inhale. Exhale, bring your arms around, grab your left leg. Put your forehead to touch your left knee and let all the air out, because what you're really doing is you're getting a real solid, deep crunch in your pelvic floor. You're locking up and engaging into your muscles on your pelvic floor. From there, grab your left foot with your left hand, right hand, touch your right knee. And you exhale. You want to feel the dynamic of pulling back with your left arm as your right hand touching your right knee, even. All right, come on back down and grab your knees. Rock your body left and right. Then bring your hand behind your head and elbows tap your knees. Kind of rock that left and right. Loosen up your neck muscles. Lift your chest up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. See how nice and strong you are right now. That's it's mental as much as physical. On 2 and on 1 and all the way down. You're on your back, put your elbow to the side of your body. Rock your knees left and right. Get a good stretch. Lower both knees down to the right. And then switch both knees down to the left as your knees bent. Come back up, and when you're ready, put your feet on the wall. You're going to draw your shoulders away from your ears with your feet planted on the wall, and then lift your body off the ground. Hold yourself as you're inverted and straighten your legs out with the heels of your feet are on the wall. And then flex your feet, because you're going to try your best to engage all your muscles to your bones. So you're just activating this beautiful isometric, what the body is naturally able to do, and that is to isolate into breath and press into the bone, into the attachment. Everything's activated all at one time as you're holding into this pose. You're going to try to keep your hips up. And squeeze into your buttock. And feel that running all the way down to your heels. Down in your hamstrings. And your calves. Bend your knees. But stay there for a second with the balls of your feet on the wall. If you got yourself in this bridge, your knees are slightly bent. Bring your feet together and you take your right foot to the sky as high as you can reach it. Put your right foot on the wall, put your left foot to the sky. You push in the wall with your right foot. Put your left foot on the wall. From there, come all the way down to the ground. Bring your knees in, rock your knees left and right. And then from there, let's flip around in a child pose. Okay. We're going to work ourselves into a plank. I'm just going to get under. Do you have a clock, a watch with you? No? Okay. Anybody's got him? He forgot his watch.
I'll count.
I'll
count.
I count. That's all right. We'll count. All right, let's go ahead. Everybody get ready for your plank. Yeah, just count quietly and let us know. We'll do what we're doing. Alrighty. We're going to just pause for a minute and I get situated. Okay. You ready, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody ready for the plank? Let's get started. Lift your hips off the ground and pause. When your muscles shake, whoop, let me see here. If it doesn't break the law of physics, it's possible to do. That agency, the belief that you are an effort matter. Right now, you are proving that your action creates outcomes. You're charge of your elements every second in this position says, I chose to keep going. So if it doesn't break the law of physics, then it's possible for you.
Done. All done.
Okay, thank you. Tuck your chin in, put your hand to the side of your shoulders, and let's get ourselves right back into a child pose. Stretch it out. Reach your arms long. Rock your hips a little left and right. Come back up into our fours. Knees together. And downward dog. Lean back into the balls of your feet as you inhale and pull your tummy in and up. With your chest and chin. Just shift your body weight left and right. With your hands planted, take a breath in. Just feel how nice and solid this downward dog is. Not bad for a Tuesday morning to your body to be so in charge here. In charge in a lot of ways, physically and mentally. From here in your deep downward dog, you can simply jump your feet to your hands. Fold your body into a deep forward bend, shift your weight to the heels of your feet, and from the heels of your feet, prepare for your chair. And from your chair, your thunderbolt. And from your thunderbolt, extended mountain. And just keep taking your breath up, wiggle your fingers and up. Hand to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, extended mountain. Breathe out. That last bit of joint movement, you separate and stretch. And exhale. Namaste.